Hey guys, and welcome to this week's part of Let's Play Pokemon Silver. Oh, it's the morning. We don't usually get to see the morning when I LP this game, because usually it's past 10 o'clock by the time I'm recording. Yeah, this is a good opportunity. It is the morning of September 6th, 2012. It's a Thursday, and I never mention it. I meant to mention that I absolutely adore this remix of Vermilion City. Listen. I just think it's so pretty. I don't know why I love it so much. It's just a very pretty little song. Oh, he's finally built this foundation here. Grow, go, go! A Machop is growling while stomping the ground flat. Yeah, they were doing that in the last game as well. My Pokemon is preparing to learn for construction, but I have no money to start the project. Well, I'm not giving you any. Even though I do, like, usually in these games, give money to people if I can. Like in Final Fantasy X, I give it to Owaka. Welcome to Owaka's. Owaka the 23rd, at your service. I am the Fishing Guru, the elder of the Fishing Brothers. Do you happen to know Fisherman Wilton? He fishes on Route 44. He came through with an amazing tip on the phone. Thanks to him, I caught a whole load of rare Pokemon. What a day it was! Is that the guy with Quillfish? No, Fisher Rafe is the guy with Quillfish. I think Fisher Wilton was the Remoraid guy, but we have him taken out of our phone now. Actually, speaking of which, are we ever going to get started with this video? We're waiting on Rafe and Parry. We can take out Rena, Bet, and Gavin. The reason I had them in my phone is because they're all on that route before Victory Road. And I was using them, I just had them in my phone while I was training so that I could go and fight them for experience or whatever, but... Oh, do we seriously need to get caught? Well, I guess it's Clockface's time to shine again. I can't believe they make you caught to get into the gym again. Yeah, that's what we're hoping to do today, if I ever get started, is to do... Let me see, what are we gonna do? We can put in Misty, because Misty's not gonna be fighting in the gym. I just took her out in case I need to fly anywhere. Because that's basically what I'm going to do, is before every recording session I'm probably just going to pick 6 Pokemon that I want to use and get them organised before the video. Do you know, like I have already. I'll show you now who I have. I want to put her in box 1. Sorry Misty, I thought I was going to use you, but looks like this is not your day. And get out Clockface. Put him right down at the bottom. Yeah, as you can see, like I have... Like, I didn't want to use, like, because I know Pooper and Vixen could probably sweep the whole gym, like, no bother. But I didn't want to just do that, because that'd be just too easy. I want it to be a bit of a challenge, so I'm going to try and use George, Audrey 2, and Furby, primarily, and see how they get on. I don't know about Furby, but George, you see, George has Fire Punch, and Audrey 2 is resistant to Electric, so hopefully it works out, you know? Yeah, I do want to use Caught, as a matter of fact. But, so yeah, let's see what it says. Vermilion City Pokemon Gym, leader Lieutenant Surge, the Lightning American. Yeah, we know all about that. But, let's see what What's-His-Face has to say.
Your confirmation is a circumstance. You can search the
Oh, so basically we don't have to fight all these lunatics. Lieutenant Surge recognized my potential with electric Pokemon. The thing is, I usually don't do this. Like, I haven't done this yet, where I've recorded 2 episodes of Silver in a day in order to upload them on 2 different weeks. I don't think I've done it. I might have done it. Okay, let's see how George gets on. He can Fire Punch this guy. He shouldn't have any problem. But you see, what happens in these gyms is all the trainers in the gyms, for some bizarre reason unknown to me, all the leaders in the gyms have, all the trainers in the gyms, like the underlings, have really weak-ass Pokemon. And then the gym leader will have Pokemon that are like 15 levels higher, you know? Okay, so we've used George. Let's send out Audrey 2 against his Voltorb. But yeah, the thing is, like, as I mentioned, well, I didn't mention it yet, I mentioned it in a Paper Mario video that won't be up for yonks. I'm like, what? How did that miss? I'm recording a lot this week. I've recorded, like, in this week, I've recorded loads of Paper Mario. Like, yesterday I recorded up as far as, the start of Chapter 3. And I'm going to be recording more of I'm going to be recording the first part of Chapter 3 today, most likely. In Last Story, I have, like, a load of episodes in spare as well, in reserve. I've been recording a lot of material. Now, the reason I've been doing that is because I'll be moving down into the other room or whatever, probably, and it turns out it might be this weekend that I'm doing it, so, like, and as well, I'll be starting college soon. Good job, George. I'll be starting college soon, and I don't know what my schedule is going to be like, so I don't want to have to worry about videos, so I just want to create a kind of a buffer so that I have plenty of videos to upload while kind of things are a bit up in the air, because I probably, like, this television, I'll be sad to see it go, my portable 4:3 television with the VHS player in it. I'll be sad to see it go. It doesn't even have a make. Like, this television is the most ghetto television I've ever seen in my entire life. It doesn't even have, like, a make or company on the front of it. It has, like, a number. Like, it says X800 on the front of it, and that doesn't mean anything. So I'm just like, it's the most ghetto television. It also, get this, it has, like, a switch on the back that you can turn it on and off with. Like, it's really strange. It's the most funny portable television, but I'm gonna be sad to see it go, because I like this little television. And I don't know whether, and I think it's because, like, I grew up with it or whatever, and it's because I'm more used to seeing it for my whole life, except for the past few years, is that I actually prefer 4:3 aspect ratio televisions or whatever. Like, our television, our television downstairs in the sitting room, and the television that I've always had, like, we've always had 4:3 aspect ratio televisions. We don't have a widescreen television. We did before for a while, but I'm always more used to 4:3 aspect ratio, so it's going to be weird, because eventually I'll be picking up a telly for in my room, and it'll be a widescreen, because I don't think you can get, well, you see, I want a television that'll go on the wall, so I'll probably be getting a cheap flat screen one. Nothing too fancy, because those television, no matter how much money you pay on a television now, they're going to go after a few years, and you're going to have to replace them. I mean, people just don't fix televisions anymore. Do you know? Oh, jeez, Electrode, you took the words right out of my mouth. It must have been while you were kissing me. But yeah, I mean, televisions aren't made anymore in such a way that people get them repaired. They're made to be replaced. Like, I mean, before, our old television, like, we had an old Philips that was do I have the animations turned off or something? Because why aren't, like, the rocks coming up? Jesus, George, you're on fire! George flippin', and he's paralyzed! How the hell did that happen? He's paralyzed, and he, like, went for that whole rollout combo? Oh, let's see if he can do it again. Because, like, he might, like, one-shot them. Oh, this would be so cool. Go George. George is being Lord-and in George! Holy crap! Go George, man! But yeah, I mean, we had an old Philips when I was small, and that television, we had it for years and years. And if it got broken, we fixed it, that kind of way, because that's the way they were made before. But they're... Oh no, I should have switched out. I think George is gonna die. How is he not getting fully paralyzed? That's what I don't understand. Yeah, sorry, George. But George, you were absolutely on fire in this battle. Holy macaroni. But, yeah, so that's the thing. I mean, I don't see the point in spending a lot of money on any television just because they're not made with a view to being, fixable when something does go wrong with it. Usually they're, that kind of way, so I just don't see the point, so I'll probably just be getting a cheap enough television for up on my wall. But I won't be doing that straight away because I don't have the money to do it. It's not my highest priority at the moment. Like, I have the money, but it's not money that I'm going spending on something silly like that, you know, that kind of way, so... the thing is, like... I won't have a like, there'll be a window there where I'm downstairs, and I won't have a television. So I won't be able to record. Now I might be able to record this because I can play this on my laptop screen, because you don't have to react, and it doesn't matter that there'll be a big delay between what happens and what I do and what happens on the screen, so that kind of way. So I'll probably still be able to record this or Animal Crossing, and I'll be able to record The Sims, but no way would I be able to record Last Story, and I wouldn't be able to record Paper Mario properly either, because I wouldn't be able to do the action commands or whatever. Jeez, this Horton guy loves Electrode. Well, any friend of Electrode is a friend of mine. I love Electrode as well. But, so yeah, that's basically the reason why I'm recording so much, is because of that. I don't want to have to bring out Pooper here. Jeez, I can't believe George, paralyzed, gets a whole rollout combo going. That's just insane. Let's try and body slam him and paralyze him, so. But, so at least we're faster, and at least he can't get those combos going. Oh well. Not today, Audrey 2. Speaking of Audrey 2, I have like, I've had like a, I don't see why I didn't mention this before, my Venus flytrap plant. I actually do have a Venus flytrap plant, but its name is Sylvester. I'm actually just after moving it outside or whatever, because I do keep it inside because our summers aren't well, this summer wasn't sunny enough, so I've had it inside the window so it gets enough sun, because they like a lot of sun. Well, they do, because they're originally from North Carolina, so they like the sunshine. But, yeah, but I've actually moved it outside recently because I wanted to go into its dormant period. Because, like, the thing is that, like, they'll live for a couple of years and die if they don't go into a dormant period. But if they go into a dormant period, then they'll set aside bulbs and propagate themselves, and then you'll be able to keep having them. So that's what I need to do now. So Sylvester is outside waiting for the weather to get a bit cooler so he can go dormant until the springtime. So so Sylvester the Venus flytrap is going well. Rupert is one of my rose plants that I got this year because guys, like, that's what I buy with my money, is plants. Seriously, so far this summer I've got 2 roses, a clematis, another Venus flytrap plant, a cactus, a spider plant, a cupid's dart. I've got I don't know how many geraniums. I've got marigolds. I've got heathers. I've got so many plants this year. That's what I do with my money, is buy plants. I'm ridiculous. I mean, like, it's ridiculous how many that I spend my money on so many plants. But yeah, Rupert is one of the roses that I bought this year, and he's doing really. Yeah, he's named Rupert because he's like Rupert Thorne. That's what I named him. But yeah, Rupert is doing very, very well. He actually, let's see if we can't do this again. Let's do a defense curl first. Holy crap. But, I don't think you have to use agility against a Lickitung, in fairness, Pikachu. Let alone one that's lower level than you. Holy crap. I hope this doesn't paralyze me. It shouldn't do too much. Yeah, there we go. See, rollout will do more damage now because I used defense curl. Look at that! That wasn't even a critical hit. Oh, come on, hit him, George. Come on, you were amazing. And yes, George! George is taking it to the fridge. But yeah, Rupert is doing well. Now, as usual, like when I got him, he started getting black spot, because it's just to be expected. I mean, when you go to a place that has so many plants, so many roses in the one place, I mean, infections like that they're unavoidable. So whenever you get one and bring it home, it's going to have a bit of black spot, and then it's going to die off because of that. So all the leaves that were infected with black spot have died away. And fallen off, and he has actually lots of new growth. I actually noticed today that he has 2 new flower buds on him, which is quite cool for this time of the year and for such a young plant. So he's doing well. Now, I have been spraying him. I don't like buy sprays, like chemical sprays. I just I just have a spray bottle that I mix water I mix like baking soda and a bit of washing up liquid into water, and I spray them with that once a week, and that basically stops black spot, and sure enough, all his leaves have no black spot on it whatsoever. Very smart to challenge me, but it takes guts. When it comes to electric Pokemon, I'm #1. I've never lost on the battlefield. I'll zap you just like I did my enemies in war. Okay, this is the tough one, because this guy's going to have crazy level Pokemon. Look at him, he's mental. But yeah, so Rupert is doing well. My other rose that I got this year is a climber, a yellow one called Golden Showers. Please hold your laughter. Okay, defense curl. Okay, we are not going surviving this. Oh, poor George. I'm sorry, George. I'd hate the idea of my little Lickitung being electrocuted like that. I don't know, we might have to call out Vixen and Pooper for this one. Yeah, if I can get him paralyzed with Body Slam, that might be good. You see, Audrey 2 is resistant, so... Okay, hopefully Come on, paralyze him. No. See, we have Synthesis as well, which will work in our favour. Actually, if we had Sunny Day, it'd be even better, because we could, because Thunder would become less accurate. There we go. There's the dented beetle! But yeah, my other one, Golden Showers, it's a climber. That's doing well as well. Similarly, it got Black Spot. Which, as I say, is to be expected when you buy them, because they're just going to have... There's so many plants in one place or whatever. And you know, in these garden centres, they don't have time to be sterilising their clippers after every plant and all this kind of stuff, you know, which you should really do. So yeah, so similarly, all his foliage that was infected died off, and now he has a lot of new growth again, which is completely devoid of it. So I'm after doing well with them, I think. So yeah, that's enough about plants. I could talk about plants all day. My Clematis is no, stop talking about plants. Seriously, I could talk about plants until the cows come home. Okay, Audrey 2, you're doing well for hitting this guy. I mean, if you imagine this in, like, real life, there's a big, lumpy Audrey 2 trying to hit a really fast Electrode that has used Double Team twice, and he's hit him 3 times. That's really good going, Audrey 2. Okay, Audrey 2 level... Does he learn something at level 36? No, that's like... Bulbasaur evolves at level 36. Magneton, okay. Do you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna bring George back to life. Do we have like a max revive? I'd use that. No, I think I used my max revive in the Elite Four. Plus, it'll kind of give us a time to kind of scope out what this guy's up to, you know? See what he's going to use. Oh, he's another double teamer. Well, I might try and like paralyze. I might actually just use. No, not poison powder, that doesn't affect me, he's a steel type, you ridiculous person. I wanted to use Body Slam, even though it would be hard to do hardly any damage, because I want to get him paralyzed. Jesus, Audrey 2 hitting through those double teams, I'm telling you. But, oh, Zap Cannon, okay, well that is not a good thing. Once more, he hits him. But, what was I talking about? Yeah, I might like bring George back. I have George brought back to life already. At least he's like less likely to hit with that Zap. If Zap Cannon is what he wants to use, then go ahead, because he's never going to hit me with it. Or when he does hit me with it, like... It's going to be seldom that he hits me with it. I think we're doing well, considering my Pokemon are all really low levels. Okay, now we're good. Yes, he fully paralyzed. Pack, and now I'm going to use a... Where are all my potions? They're probably up at the top. When am I supposed to use a full restore? Why not? We have a load of them, that's what they're there for. So yeah, Audrey 2 doing very well this battle. And there goes the Zap Cannon, which shouldn't do too much. It'll paralyze us though. So yeah, I mean, Pokemon George. Like, so we're here like fighting Lieutenant Surge, and what were we going to do? Lieutenant Surge. Speaking of Surge, There's this like anime called Virus Buster Surge. Well, I thought it was called Virus Buster Sergey first because it's spelled S-E-R-G-E. So I thought it was Sergey. So forgive me if I say it like that. But like, oh jeez, this is going to be fun watching us both miss all the time. Go George! I'm kind of glad George got to kill him because I mean he got wiped out by that Raichu just too quickly. What's he going to use now? 2 more. Oh my god, he has 2 more Pokemon? Nah, we're going to stick with George. And we're going to do our, rollout again. Except if he keeps using Double Team, it's not going to be good. See, I can always use a full restore on Audrey too, so... And... No, not Fire Punch! I meant to use Rollout. Maybe Fire Punch might be better because it might burn him. If it even hits. I have George equipped with the Hard Stone, by the way. Oh yeah, but Virus Buster Surge. I thought it was Virus Buster Sergey before. I've never seen it. Like, my brother got it for me on DVD. He has the whole... Like, I have the whole anime on DVD. Like, my brother got it for me one Christmas, because he didn't know what it was, but he knew that, like, I'd probably like it. And I've never seen it, so... It looks like one of those kind of post-apocalyptic, not post-apocalyptic, one of those dystopian kind of ones, do you know? So I'm just wondering if any of you guys have seen it. What is it like? Is it good? Is it worth watching? Is it a bit of mindless fun, do you know? Is it kind of really serious, or... I don't know anything about it, except that it's called Virus Buster Surge, or Sergey, as I thought it was first, but... Man, this Electrode is kicking my ass. Holy crap. I have an idea for if George goes down, but I'd like to burn him this Electrode first, if I may. Nah, he's not going to hit anything. See, Furby knows Swift, so that might be good for getting through these stupid Electrodes double teams. Burn him. Oh, okay. I'm going to try to burn him one more time. And then I'm going to switch out to Furby and start using Swift myself. Come on, come on, come on! Yes! Holy crap! Okay, we're going switching back to Furby. And we're going to use Swift. See, this is a lot more challenging. I much prefer it this way than just sweeping with Pooper and Vixen, you know? Even though Pooper, like, as I say, Pooper and Vixen could take this guy out, like, with their eyes closed, or that kind of way, so... But I prefer to do it this way. Yeah, there's no point... You're burned. Okay, like, look, Furby just had an easy win. But, yeah, burn is one of those, like, status ailments that people don't use that much, and it's actually really good. Okay, Electabuzz, what are we gonna do with this guy? I think what we should do is we should keep Furby out and use that full restore on Vixen. And maybe one on George as well, because I don't think, realistically, I don't think Furby at level 32 is going to be able to stand up against a level 40. Yeah, that's going to kill us. Even though Furby's special defense is good enough, but still. Nah, not going to happen. Okay, if we can get him power... See, Audrey 2 is resistant to lightning, so... So you have Virus Buster Surge, or Sergey. Or Sergey! If any of you know what it's like, light screen. Come on, Body Slam's physical, you fathead. That's what I'm going using against you. Not that you knew that at the time. Come on, paralyze him. Okay, we have 3 more Body Slams. That should do it. Come on, don't paralyze. See, look how much damage that's doing. And like Audrey 2's, like Meganium's thing is special defense and bulkiness. And like, I mean, that was not very effective and it's still that much damage. That's really good damage from Electabuzz. But he is like 11 levels higher than me, I suppose, when you think about it. I'm not going messing with this stupid paralysis. I'm not going messing around with it. I don't really want to have to... Oh god, he is so accurate with that. Well, I guess, I mean, it's only fair considering how accurate I've been with my attacks. Oh, at least it wasn't a full restore. If we can just get him and then start using Razor Leaf when that light screen run fades. What, is that what it says? The foe's light screen faded? I have a feeling that's what it says. Man, he hits with that every single time. This is going to be a nice video. It's going to get all wrapped up in a neat little package. is what's going to happen. Ah, there, the light screen fell. Just in time. We have no more body slams left. Come on, critical hit. Please. Oh no, the one time. And yes, he missed. Okay. Audrey 2. Oh, come on, I missed too. Okay, don't kill Audrey 2. Well, we have another full restore. What am I talking about? Oh my god, okay. It's full restore time. Man, this is way more fun than just using Poop. Sorry, Pooper and Vixen, but you guys would just wreck him up. I'm not going using you. Like, seriously, could you imagine having... Like, we'd have... Oh, we'd have, like, Earthquake in this battle if we had Pooper and Vixen. We'd have Dig. We'd have Flamethrower, right, for the Magneton. I mean, like, it just wouldn't be any challenge whatsoever. I far liked it this way. I actually had to think, you know. And George and Audrey too, and Furby just were... They were great, I don't know. Arr, you are strong. Okay, boy, you get the Thunder Badge. Hut, hoo, hut, 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 ooh. Like, jam jars. I received the Thunder Badge. Thunder Badge increases Pokemon speed. Consider it proof that you defeated me, fool. You wear it proudly here. Oh, thanks, Lieutenant Surge. Hey, boy, still sucking and chugging away. My Pokemon and I are still at it. Oh, he's crazy. So yeah, that's Lieutenant Surge. I mean, we've been going for 26 minutes around. So I'm very happy with how that went. Oh god, that was entertaining for me. So I hope it was entertaining for you guys, you know. Yeah, I think I am going to record another part of this, just because I feel like it, you know. This Kanto part, though, I don't know how long it's going to take, you know. I presume it's going to take, like, around... Like, there are 8 gym leaders, like, so I presume it'll take somewhere in and around 10 parts to do Kanto, 10 or 11 parts. Depending on how quickly we do the gym leaders, but... Okay, where are we going to go next? Can we just go up to Saffron City, because I'm kind of anxious to... get that train going. Can we just go up here? Are you not thirsty, sir? Welcome to Saffron City, home of the Magnet Train. That's what I'd normally say, but the Magnet Train isn't running now. It's not getting any electricity because there's something wrong with the Oh, yes, we have to do that. Yeah, we have to do the power plant thing. But doesn't this one up here, like, no, not her. That's where she used to live. Isn't there a girl living here? The Mimic girl. My daughter likes to mimic people. Her mimicry is under the nickname Copycat around here. Is this her? No, this is her mother. My daughter is so self-centered. She looks like olive oil. Here she is. Oh, look. Oh, cool. Hi, do you like Pokemon? No, I just asked you. Huh? You're strange. Quit mimicking? But that's my favorite hobby. Yeah, there's something like about if you bring her, there's like, because that's who you get the ticket off of. I don't know what you have to do. It's like you have to bring her a doll or something. Dodrio. Mirror, mirror on the wall, who's the fairest one of all? There's like something you have to do, because I know you bring her a Poké doll in red, blue, and yellow, and you get the Mimic TM. But I'm pretty sure you get the ticket for the Magnet Train off of her. Do you know where I want to go? I want to go to Cerulean City. Because I want to get started on doing that. Can we... There's Sabrina's gym. Is the fighting... No, that's Sabrina's gym. Is the fighting dojo still open? Yeah, he's here. Does he have any Pokemon, though? Enemies on every side. What goes around comes around. And we got a Focus Band. I think... Is that the one that, like, will help... It's kind of like the Focus Sash, but it only works sometimes. Can we actually fight this guy? We'll see you in the next video, guys. So yeah, thanks a million for watching Pokemon Silver this week. Hopefully there won't be too many interruptions to videos, but yeah, I'll see you next time, guys. Bye. Thanks for watching.